to doing this.
All right.
You're live. We're live.
Hey.
On 24/7 WPL on YouTube.
All right, here we go.
And
Quiet on the set.
Mother, celebrate each baby's birth. Every child looking forward to find the time of the
What's in your loaf? This week, viral stupidity, ninja nuns, and well, maybe not everything should be a thing. Stick around for Deek Skeet and this edition of What's in Your Loaf? Father Time, Mother Earth, celebrate each baby's birth. Hey, Stephanie Conley, how are you? Welcome to the loaf. What is in your loaf this week, Steph?
Hello, Stephanie. And to anybody and everybody else who's catching us here on What's in Your Loaf. This is actually, this has been just one wonderful week. Last week was a lot of fun.
Oh, funny show. Good stuff.
Actually, really awesome with Ramon and Alex.
Alex.
It was cool to have them here.
Anytime you get two gingers in the room, it's funny.
It is.
Funny stuff.
It's just funny because we're here.
It's carrot top funny.
Yeah. You just stand there and be stared at.
That's
People
it.
Start laughing.
Jimmy Santos, how are you, brother?
So
you need some good memes. He always comes up with some good memes. He's a funny guy.
Awesome.
Santos. He should come in and be on What's in Your Loaf. Jim would be a good guy to have in.
We'll get on in here then.
Yeah.
So I wondered if we were going to see Andy today because he was on a little earlier.
Oh.
Well, when I was streaming on 24/7
Yeah.
WPL, we were streaming public domain tunes.
Nice.
So that was a party and a half.
Always fun stuff. Free music.
Yeah, free music, and you get what you pay for. So.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So tell me, viral stupidity. What's in your loaf?
Oh man, viral stupidity, and we've seen a lot of viral stupidity.
Please.
But one thing that caught my eye this week was a woman did turn herself in, and I'll give her credit for that.
Yeah.
You know, she turned herself in for relieving herself on potatoes in a Pennsylvania Walmart. I mean, what goes through your head?
What does go through?
What goes through your head? How stupid do you have to be?
My name is Jeff.
That's stupid. You know, I don't know if her name was Jeff, but it might as well have been.
So there's the viral thing out there. There's licking ice cream. There's spitting in drinks. And so obviously this new one is
urinating on produce.
urinating on produce.
I mean,
I
don't know. How much is there a particular food you hate? Like just so much?
green beans. I would urinate on green beans.
Would you?
Yeah, I just don't like them.
So, yeah, okay. See, and I cannot stand bananas.
Really?
Oh, I hate bananas.
What is it? Is it the texture?
It's everything. The smell, the texture, the odor, which is the smell again. So, yeah.
And then again, the odor. Oh my God, I get it now.
It is just like we talked about last week. You know, I walk in a room and I'm like, oh, someone have bananas in here.
Oh,
damn it. You know, but yeah, and even
it
the
smells
flavor,
bad, and the odor is bad as well.
and just the flavor, it makes me want to retch. But if I were going to take my anger,
But you could tinkle on those, and
certainly
the
still
peel,
not eat them.
because of the peel, I could go in and eat it. Your
Do you
tinkle's not going to get through the peel.
Do you think it's that safe? Is it the skin that non-porous?
I think so.
You think it just come right off of there?
Yeah, I think
So really, the potatoes, but would those have been all right? You're going to peel a potato.
Yeah, I eat the skin.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're having a baked potato.
Right.
Yeah, because I would too. It just the idea just went through my head there. What the hell is this flavored with? Very tangy,
Yeah, there you
I
go.
guess. I'm assuming. Now I don't want to claim knowledge on that flavor, so
She was tinkling on those potatoes and said, Idaho.
because she was.
Idaho.
But you know, you've been
Potatoes.
doing that. What goes through your head? How? I mean, that is difficult for me to wrap my head
Phil
around.
Pace, what's happening?
It is difficult for me to wrap my head around that level of stupidity and to do it
Well,
in front of a camera.
There's cameras everywhere
Everywhere.
in stores. But also, why would you do something like that and record yourself?
Yeah.
Now, hey, when we were kids, we all pooped on people's doorsteps and lit it on fire.
Well, we used the dogs.
Oh,
So we didn't go to that much effort.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know. You nope. So
That makes a big
Cool.
that makes a big difference.
now, did you use lighter fluid or just the paper sack?
No, just a sack.
No.
You just lit the sack on fire.
Okay. Well, see, there's if you
This
use
is like a brown paper bag, like a lunch bag. We used to take lunches in brown bags, right?
no, I still do every now and then.
Yeah.
So there's some brown bags.
So you poop in the bag and then you put it on the doorstep.
Yeah. Well, we gathered the dogs. We didn't.
You did the.
We didn't take the extra effort to make it ourselves.
We were called the shit poop. Exactly.
Well, yeah. So,
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
we do work on, I guess it doesn't matter. There's no FCC rules here,
Nothing
but
here. I
you know.
did call the shit poop. That was funny.
yeah, it was. But,
Oh, man.
no, but no, to be fair though, I have done a few things in my life that were less than brilliant.
Yeah.
I once, long ago, I was in my 20s. I did go with a landlord of a building that we lived in at the time, an apartment building, because we kept hearing this. It was long, constant, steady.
Yeah, just a nice.
And we're like, oh my gosh, what if that's a gas leak? We got to go find. Well, can you help me? Can you come? Because it was a creepy base. It was an old building.
Stone
Yeah,
foundation.
the kind of like the brownstone looking kind of things. And this was in Kansas City. Now, the problem was is there were no light bulbs in the in the basement, and I did not happen to have a flashlight at the time.
Yeah.
But it did have a candle. So we took the candle.
Hey.
Landlord's following me.
Hey, Skeet, what'd you say we go down? Look at that gas leak. Light this candle.
I'll find it right away, Jack. There's no messing around here.
Right.
Now, fortunately, you all see me sitting here, and this was, more than 30 years ago. It turned out to be a radiator leak because we did have steam
Good old
heating radiators. So we were very fortunate in that we did not open the basement door because it was outside. We did not open the basement door and find the leak immediately, being that it was gas. So I've done a dumb thing in my life.
Right. So what back in your day, what would have gone viral? What is something stupid like this that would have gone by? I mean, we have seen crazy things like dump the ice bucket challenge. We've seen the cinnamon challenge out there where you try to eat a spoonful of cinnamon. And now it's the defile grocery viral. When you were a kid, what would have gone by? I know one thing that would have, and really, if you're out there listening, kids, it should, again, out there on YouTube, this should happen again. And you should maybe get a Go Cam for this, bumper sketching.
What's that?
In the winter. In the winter, you grab onto the bumper of like the UPS truck.
Okay, all right.
And they go and they pull you. So you're like skiing on your shoes or your boots on the back of a car's bumper or truck or something of that nature. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
We did we called what we called street surfing, which was either on the hood of a car, the roof of a car, or on a flatbed truck where you just basically stood on it like it was a surfboard and went down the road.
Yeah.
No one ever went fast enough to get hurt, Yeah. But so I mean that was a stupid thing because if you fell off the hood,
Yeah.
we didn't stop in time.
weren't the brightest folk
Yeah.
out there, that's for sure.
And we did what we called farming.
Yeah.
And which is probably where you just take your car through someone's yard and farm it. You plow the yard.
Oh man.
You burn out and
yeah.
dig a trench with your tires.
In somebody's front yard.
Do
Go.
a couple passes, so you get at least. The goal was always to get at least 4 rows. Because you got
Right.
so 2 passes.
And you didn't get caught doing this.
Oh, of course we got caught. People didn't like that.
Oh no.
We thought we were, hey, we'll help you till you're planting flowers.
Hey fellas, let's go do
We called it farming.
Let's go do some
Farming,
farming.
go do farming.
Golly,
And,
I tell you what.
so we did that, and I think maybe that's the first time
That
I've
would've been
actually
a lot.
admitted that I did
Yeah,
that.
that would have been viral stupidity right there.
Yeah. But the goal was always to get 4 rows
If you could get in one pass and then go again pass
Yeah.
before they
come out, and
Oh yeah.
start shaking the broom handles and whatnot at you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we did dumb things.
I had some good friends, and in Burlington, where I grew up, there's a huge cemetery. I mean, this had like city streets, huge cemetery, and so that's where we practiced golf.
In the cemetery?
So it was great to like tee off, but
You're teeing off of graves?
oh yeah, chipping a lot. So we would kind of say, okay, we'd put a bowl or a bucket someplace, and that was the hole. But then you would tee off, and that thing would bounce off those headstones like a pin. But we lost a lot of golf balls.
Yeah. That would kind of be fun, though.
It really was.
Because, if you're hitting it, you hit that headstone, that ball is just going, bam.
Oh yeah, it went it went crazy.
That would actually be kind of fun.
So, and we didn't know. So, if you're laying one after you find it, and you get your chipper out, and you're digging, you're cutting.
You're digging for your ball in the grave.
Boom. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
We had,
all right.
yeah, and then we would play that until, so you took a driver and a wedge. You only had 2 clubs, because if the grounds people caught you, we were in deep doo-doo. So you had to only maintain 2 clubs so you could run them.
Yes, you could take your clubs and run.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Andy, how are you?
Hey, there's Andy. How you doing? Yeah, you're gonna drop your balls and run in that case.
You're gonna drop your ball.
Yeah.
You weren't worrying about your balls at that point.
No.
You were giddy up.
You want your clubs and go.
That's it.
So, yeah, because I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder if I could get away with that at the Richmond Cemetery. Probably not
Probably.
so much.
And you probably don't move quite as swiftly.
I don't move swiftly. Not period.
Yeah. So nice. Now, of course, what's in your loaf? We have a special edition today because we are going to be giving away 2 tickets to Blues, Brews, and Barbecues. 2 tickets to the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, August 16th, 17th, and 18th at Peterson Park, McHenry. Right there. You can check it out at mrbb.com. That's Mr.com. And hey, these are a 3-day pass right here. We got 2 tickets right to the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. What do they got to do to win these tickets?
So what you got to do to win these tickets is you got to comment,
Yeah.
you got to like, you got to share. Comment, like, share. And of all the people that comment, like, share, we'll take a look, and then at random, we'll do something randomly.
Yeah, and the comment, we want something that is a viral stupidity. Something you did as a kid that would be considered, if we all had phones back then. Now, Stephanie, I'm sure you grew up with phones. You're such a young angel. What would go viral today that you did back then, like farming?
Yeah.
Farming in people's front yards with your 1960s vehicles, 70s, maybe early now.
70s, they were 60s and 70s
Yeah.
mostly. I mean,
Got your Cutlass.
Yeah.
Cutlass Spring.
Yeah, there were Monte Carlos,
Oh, yeah.
Camaros,
Oh.
Mustangs. I actually had a Vega.
Oh, nice.
Chevy.
The V8 Vega?
Old Chevy Vega. No, it was actually
Alex, how are you?
Codsworth 4-cylinder with the steel sleeves. Don Stevenson's missing out on a conversation here.
Yes.
Put him to sleep.
Yeah.
But it was it was a lot. It was fun. I liked it. There we go. So that's a good one. Yeah,
we made out with a mailbox.
You made out with a
It
mailbox?
was the Jackass era. Oh yeah.
You made out with a mailbox. I don't
I
really
think
want to know how you did
I
that.
think he misspelled mailbox.
Well, maybe.
Hey,
So,
no, we're not judging.
no judgment at all.
It would go viral.
Yeah, there would.
I'm not sure what a mailbox is. Anyway, so here's another thing that was crazy this week, right? That you shared with me.
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu for Jesus.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Ninja Nuns.
Ninja Nuns. You know, when you're just scrolling through things sometimes, and you're like, "What? Did I read that right?" Yeah, Ninja Nuns. It's actually a real thing. Ninja Nuns. They are real. There is a group of nuns who.
Wait, Stephanie might have just won.
Okay, I did something dumb. The cops came and didn't believe it was me out of the group. He said, I couldn't be that dumb. I will fill you in tomorrow. Well, you got to post it.
It's actually.
You got to post it,
It's gonna be a
Stephanie.
good one, yeah.
So,
Don't be afraid. It's what's in your loaf
it's
today.
what's in your loaf. No judgment whatsoever. And again, these tickets, 2 tickets were given away here, have been provided by William Tunyon and Sons General Contractors. They're worth this is $20.
Check them out at www.
You know, that you're gonna win.
www.mtanya.com.
Yeah, you're going to win them for free.
Right here.
For free. So, Stephanie,
Great food.
you
great
got to
food,
tell
great
us
food.
what you did that was just so dumb.
That's-
And have you ever seen, Alex says, have you ever seen the people who are married, who married an item? Yeah, like the Eiffel Tower, Empire State Building, etc. Yes, actually, there was a lady who married a train station. We talked about that on a different show last year when that happened.
Yeah.
And people who marry things. I mean, you know.
Whatever
Whatever
floats your boat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat makes you happy.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, marry that boat.
Cool.
Absolutely.
So,
So ninja nuns. You've got these nuns who are ninjas.
they are ninjas. They literally are ninjas. They are actual nuns, ninjas. And what the deal was is they were, Jeff was one of the orphans in the orphanage. And Jeff kept getting beat up because he would walk up to people and say, which doesn't help you make friends. So, exactly. He'd just walk up and do that. And he would get beat up all the damn time, all the time.
That's it.
But no, actually, the truth is it was an orphanage, and the orphans were constantly in danger. They were getting snatched, kidnapped. The nuns were actually getting attacked, really, really vile stuff. And so they took a look at the Old Testament, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth for a noose. Put that tooth in a noose, Jack. So they became ninjas. And they are some, let me tell you, holy half keto Batman. Yeah, there's some tough ladies. But I was watching that. I'm like, holy cow! Something you just never see. Well, we have never seen. There you go.
So So you've got the. Do they carry the nunchucks in their robes or on the outside of their robes? I would guess that even though you're a ninja, the nunnage, the gear, the wear, the swag that nuns, have it about in, I would think that was a little confining to be a ninja.
But I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know the makeup of a habit.
Yeah. Oh.
But isn't it just a robe? Have not been invited back for a barbecue since.
Well, let's
okay.
read
Oh,
that.
well, let's
Yeah.
read here.
Let's read there.
I set my friend's lawn on fire with fireworks. Okay. there was a drought. So I watered around the area where I placed the firework and didn't plan for it to shoot out. I thought I was being responsible. The cop didn't believe it was me out of the group of guys. The house was fine and the grass grew back next year. She's not been back for barbecue since. Well, now that's interesting because this is Blues.
We've got some fireworks right
Blues,
over there.
Brews, Barbecue, and we do have some fireworks right over there. Maybe we should give her the box of sparklers.
Yeah, you have one
along
box
with
of
the
sparklers.
tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about
Right now, that's right up there. But
Yeah.
kissing a mailbox is making out with a mailbox. What do you
making
say?
out with a mailbox is something else.
Making out with
That's
a mailbox.
tell us how that works, Andy.
Well, that's Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Alex.
It
I'm
does
sorry.
sound like something Andy would
Yeah,
do.
actually, Alex. It was Alex. I thought
Yeah.
that. Well, yeah, I just assigned that to Andy arbitrarily.
You know, here's the interesting thing too. I don't know if I told you that this show, "What's in Your Loaf," has been extended to 45 minutes.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, that's good. Now, we do actually have a man of the cloth coming in to record at 4:30 a different show.
Yeah, we'll
today.
be done by then.
But well, it's
Yeah,
Ninja Nuns. I should
Ninja
ask him
Nuns.
about that.
you might want to.
I may should. So and of course Ninja Nuns.
The best thing was in that article is like they were being kidnapped.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with a nun?
Who are you ransoming?
Right.
Who are you calling?
God.
Thank God. We've got Sister Mary here.
Sister Mary Elephant.
Yeah. Well, we want this. I don't know who's paying that rent.
Who's paying it? He's a priest, not a father. Forgive me for I stole your nun. I don't know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was
So,
yeah.
so instead of alerting the police, they decided to become ninjas.
Yeah.
So now we will slice the heads off with our samurai swords.
They're samurai swords.
It's Kill Bill,
Yeah.
nun style.
Yeah, nun style.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
So watch
I
out.
guess that's
for-
where you get the nunchucks from.
Yeah, exactly. They were aptly named. It's apt, I tell you, apt.
Apt, I'll tell you. We decided that we wanted to make a jackass-like video. So my buddy was making out a mailbox. It was making out with a mailbox in a tree. It was a naughty pine. Naughty
Was a
pine.
naughty pine.
You naughty pine.
Oh, I
Yeah, naughty pine.
My other buddy was a little intimate with a shopping cart.
Are these the guys you were just in Chicago with? I could see that, I think.
And okay, got it. And molested a tree. It was a naughty pine, and the other was a little intimate with a shop. I like that line. My other buddy was a little intimate with a shopping cart. You could go a lot of places with that right there by itself.
That'll go viral.
Yeah, that's
That'll definitely.
might cause a virus.
There you go. Right. Especially if it's a Walmart one. Boy, not molested a tree. I did the mailbox. My buddy did a shopping cart. He's right up there now. This story keeps growing.
It keeps growing. I did the mailbox. My buddy did the shopping cart. Oh man.
There we go. Oh,
Sorry, I needed a drink after that one, and there is only soda in that. So
a lot of holes in the shopping cart.
yeah.
Plastic or metal? That might make a difference too. You know, because Target, they've got the plastic ones.
Yeah, Target has the plastic carts, red plastic.
So it's just a weird story to me. It struck me as kind of funny when you sent it over. I mean, here at 21.6 The Net, we do have Dream Home Ninjas. So I was kind of laughing as we had the Ninja Nuns.
Oh yeah.
So,
I wonder how that would be for a show.
yeah, it could be
Ninja Nuns. I mean, there was the Flying Nun. Was that a 60s show or a 70s show?
60s.
60s. Okay. All right.
What else in your loaf, Pete?
What else? Well, the things that shouldn't be a thing, but we also do have a loaf.
Yeah.
But things that should not be a thing. Someone was talking to me about action hobos.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
So Hey there, Bill. But Action Hobos, I'm looking up
It
Action
was even a
Hobos.
Kmart.
Say-
It was a Kmart.
That was a Kmart cart?
Cart.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
They aren't in
Went all
business.
out.
You better believe they're not in business anymore after that.
They were traumatized.
They were trouble.
You traumatized Kmart right out of
I'll tell
business.
you what. Right there. Anyway, things, maybe not everything should be a thing.
Not everything should be a thing. I was Googling Action Hobo and came across a movie called Hobo with a Shotgun, starring Rutger Hauer. I didn't bother to watch it.
Action.
I was Googling Action Hobos. Pete, why?
Yeah.
Why you ask?
Yeah.
Why you ask? Would you Google Action Hobos? Because someone said to me, well, action hobos are a thing. They're action figures. And there is actually an action figure out there that is a hobo Michael Myers. I don't know why Michael Myers needed to be a hobo. The Halloween guy.
Studio audience.
So, but, that is a thing. And we watched a movie the other day, Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks.
Riff Tracks. You can find them on Hulu, RIFF Tracks. And anybody who's familiar with Mystery Science Theater 3000, the same guys do Riff Tracks that did that, a decade ago. It is an amazing story. But we watched a movie called Miami Connection. It was based in Orlando.
Miami Connection.
Miami was not in the movie at all.
I didn't go down to South Beach.
They didn't go anywhere. They ran through a suburb with a creek and a few woods, and there were they actually had ninjas in that show as well, but they were there for no apparent reason, and they were bad ninjas.
Alex, Alex has a heart of gold, this guy, right? Hey, if I'm lucky enough to win these elusive tickets for Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, he'd like to donate it to Stephanie because he'd like to see what she'd set on fire at the blues concert.
Not that we're promoting nor encouraging arsonists.
Arson, no, not at all.
Arsonistic acts. Arsonistic, is that a word?
Arson,
it is now. I made it.
It is now. Arson is
poetic license.
And I think everything now is too big of a thing. We make too big of a thing out of anything.
Yeah.
So I would agree that if you have something, it doesn't necessarily have to be a thing.
No, because you sent me a thing, and I'm like, who the hell made that thing?
Yeah, that thing.
So you got to tell people about that one.
So what it is, I'm gonna see what I sent you, because what it is when kids have a snotty nose and you've got that blue bubble sucker thing that sucks the snot out.
Snot turkey baster.
Yeah, a little snot turkey baster thing. Well, what I found for Pete was, and I want to make sure that I get this right. I thought I texted it to you.
You did.
I don't see it.
Here, let me. This is the action portion of the show. Where
Yeah,
we're
I
looking up text.
I don't know where it is. I thought I texted it to you.
I'm fairly certain you did. Let me go back here. Maybe you emailed it.
Must have been.
Let me go back. I'll look at my email here.
Or did I think I tagged you on Facebook. It was a Facebook thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, it's a snot siphon. So you put a tube, like little hose type thing, up the child's nose, and you suck the snot right out of the nose. So you siphon snot. It's a snot siphoner.
The nastiest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know why you would do that. Because if you've ever siphoned anything, I don't care who you are, if you've ever siphoned anything, sucked on it for long enough to get anything out of it,
you're going to get a little first.
You're going to get a little in your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't care how hard you try not to. You're always going to get a little, you siphon that gas, you're sucking on it, you're just a little bit gets in, you're like, oh, and those were
that was almost a good beat.
Yeah. And that's the human beatbox. siphon spit, I call it. But yeah, I mean, when you keep sucking on something, you suck on it long enough, whatever you're trying to suck through there, you're going to get a little bit in your mouth.
Yeah.
You just will.
Yeah.
No.
And that was the grossest thing I've ever. I mean, how does that even go? They have to sit down and say,
Yeah.
I have a product idea.
Right.
It's going to sell like hotcakes, like sliced cheese, like sliced bread.
It's the
This
wrong
is going to
code.
fly.
Pocket fisherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to fly right off the shelves.
I'm with you. I'm with Alex on that. He says, hey, what's in my loaf this week? People that put the letter I in front of anything related to technology.
Yeah.
I got my microphone right here.
Yeah.
I got my iPad.
Yeah.
My phone.
This is my microphone ball.
Foamy ball.
My foamy ball. iPhone. Not iPhone, but iPhone.
People who say guru. I say guru all the time. What?
Guru.
When describing themselves.
Oh.
I am.
Or just use that word.
It's
Guru. I am a guru.
I'm a guru.
Now
You are the great guru.
Guru. Now, we actually have that. The Love Guru is a movie with Mike Myers.
No,
Yeah, we have
not the murdering Mike.
not the murdering
The
Mike
comedic.
Myers. The comedic Mike Myers.
Yeah.
The Love Guru.
I love guru.
We have that movie.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I laughed.
Hey Denise, how are you? Hopefully you're out selling homes. Glad to have you with us. Hey, what's in your loaf today, Denise? Let us know. As you see, Stephanie says something that shouldn't be a thing is PTPs.
It's for when you are changing a boy to avoid getting peed on. But
No.
if that was around when my sons were babies, I might have bought that as the victim of.
Is it clear so you can still see what you're doing?
I mean, I would think it would have to be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the gurus.
Yeah.
So how about the sheeness? The sheeness
No,
is a funnel for when ladies are out in the woods.
And unfortunately, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Are you out in the woods quite a bit, Pete?
No, but I do know what that is because it's been,
It's out there.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how many ladies are out in the woods, and I don't know.
No, they're white, so they're not even clear. The PTPs.
They're white. They're not even.
You got to
clear.
be pretty quick though, because usually once
No,
the
they
diaper
are white, but you got to see what you're doing.
Once the diaper came off, that's when it relaxed, and that's when the tinkle
Yeah.
started.
So now, if it was a clear plastic thing, so you could see what you're doing, I might have been tempted to try that.
It would look like a car wash.
Yeah. Here, let's just put this. What are you doing? I'm changing my son's diaper.
You were obviously peed on several times.
Yeah, it happened. It did happen more than
Last
once.
week.
Yeah, no.
He's getting married next
He's getting married next year.
But he still
We're
pees on me.
working on it. So,
He still pees on me. What?
26 years old. But
Pulls out his
no.
sheeness. He pulls out his sheeness right there in the woods.
No, when they were babies, I might have tried that.
Does it work for adults? He says. Just asking for a friend.
Hey, there are.
Hey, you listen. What that would look like are those pop-up shades. You're working at old folks' home. You could use a PTP.
Yeah, one of those little pop-up cubes.
She's bringing some in on Wednesday.
Oh, hey, fantastic. So she'll bring some on Wednesday for your friend.
Yeah. So to me, right? There are things that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, there are.
I'm with you.
There just are. Because you look at that and you go, why did someone spend money and time on that? First of all, why time? Second of all, not only did they spend time on it, but they got someone else involved, and they got someone else to spend money on
for the thing.
Yeah,
they've done some work.
They did. Oh, they did a lot of work. Because somewhere there was a group of people who said, "That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
It's amazing."
Yeah.
And so, some things should just
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They don't need to be a thing. They really don't. But, I like my fiery peanuts, so.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the bottom line. The
And since Cold Stone said so.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Steve
See, I screwed that up.
That's
completely. Steve Austin said so. Probably want to go ahead and cut this loaf.
Yeah, should we pierce the loaf?
We should pierce the loaf. Now, what's going to happen with this loaf? This is amazing.
This loaf is being donated.
It is. This loaf is being donated because it is from Wanda's Bakery at 4409 Greenwood Road, Woodstock, Illinois 60098. It is on Greenwood Road in Greenwood, Illinois, just on the Woodstock address side of the street. And this is a chocolate coffee pound cake. Actually, coffee goes first. So coffee chocolate pound cake. And what's going to happen? Look at how rich. Look at that. That is gorgeous.
See if you can smell it.
Smell it. Smell it. Smell it on YouTube. And over here. So show everybody over here too. Get that right up in there. Look at that. Look how rich and chocolatey that looks. It's amazing. That looks awesome. Now that was made by Sarah Ferris. Sarah Ferris is a master pastry chef who owns Wanda's Bakery. Absolutely phenomenal. I can't tell you how good this smells.
Smell that.
Now, here's the dealio.
Oh,
Deek and I are both doing low carb, no carb. So what we decided to do is go ahead and put this back in the pastry box that Wanda delivered it in. She delivered this herself, didn't she?
Yeah, hand delivered, hand baked, hand delivered.
Hand baked, hand delivered. And we're going to, Deek suggested we take this to Friday Mornings with Pete Coffee tomorrow morning.
Let's do it.
And so we're going to take that tomorrow morning and we're going to donate it to anybody who shows up.
Have a little sampling.
Yeah, have a little sampling. People
With your
can cut
coffee.
that up with the coffee.
With your coffee.
Coffee.
That's it.
Coffee.
Oh my God, it'd be wonderful. It is delicious. My goodness, it smells of coffee and rich chocolate.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's so I'm tempted, but I'm just not going to do it. So it's what's in my loaf? People who say taking the Browns to the Super Bowl or stupid phrases like that.
Dropping the Crosby kids out.
You're not into tending to the cornhole. It's not. He doesn't like those phrases.
Pinching a loaf.
Yeah.
Hey, don't pinch it. Cut it open.
Cut it open.
What's in it?
Get right in there. Let's take a look.
That's the key. What is in your loaf? Oh my gosh. And here's the beautiful thing about advanced pain rehab. I mean, we just put them right there. Natural therapy wellness. Put them right there. Prime Media. All very, very proud of this show and having their name associated with it.
I'm sure they are. But why shouldn't they be? Thousands of people tune into this every week.
Every week.
I'm not kidding. It's true.
Yeah.
What's in Your Loaf reaches a minimum 2,000 people on Facebook alone every week. It's amazing to see that people tune in. They have a good time. We're just having fun. It's just goofy, silly fun. We do have an acronym for loaf this week, by the way.
Yeah, we need one. That's one of the things that we do every week.
Because we have this amazing coffee chocolate pound cake, I did go with one that I talked to you a little bit about last week. And we altered it a little bit. But loaf, LOAF, this week stands for Licking Outstandingly Accommodating Fudge. Licking Outstandingly Accommodating Fudge.
All right.
That goes right along with our wonderful coffee chocolate pound cake, again provided by Wanda's Bakery.
Outstandingly accommodating fudge. Yeah. Let's talk about fudge for a minute. Wanda also will be making fresh fudge there at her bakery as well.
Ooh, really?
And
fudge is a confection, is it not? Is it? Because I wouldn't think of that in a bakery.
Sure.
But
I mean, when you go places and you see them making fudge, what is it about that marble countertop?
Yeah.
Because I've rolled things out on my marble countertop and it didn't make fudge.
What did it make? What did you wind up with?
Yeah, I'll just tell you that right now.
It was not fudge.
It was not
It
fudge.
was not delicious.
She just wants his peanuts.
Yeah.
That's it.
And we can do that at Conscious Cup. And yeah, as a matter of fact. No, it is that marble camel shop. It works magic.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You got a big scrapey thing, and you move it around a couple times. Next thing you know, you got nice peanut butter and marshmallow fudge. And it's mesmerizing to watch them work it, right? You just sit there and stare.
You just sit there and watch.
That's it.
And it goes from this goopy liquid to this set, beautiful fudge.
So let me ask you a question. Would it be so mesmerizing if they didn't say, hey, do you want a little try of this? You probably wouldn't sit there so long watching them work the fudge if you knew a little sample. I mean, we're like Pavlovian dogs at that time.
Probably. Yeah.
Stop it, Jimmy!
Yeah. So probably not.
I mean, we'd be just, oh my God. Oh, they're scraping the damn fudge again. Keep moving, kids.
Yeah.
But you're like, hey, watch this, guys.
Yeah.
Look at them really work that fudge. It looks like mint chocolate chip fudge, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So would you like to try? Oh, we'd love to try a piece.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were going to do. It's like all of a sudden being surprised that there's a prize in the Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
But look what I found, a tattoo.
Yeah. How about that?
I didn't know this would be here.
I'm a biker
Says
now.
it right on the, yeah, I'm a biker. I gotta go out and pull wheelies and jump the Grand Canyon.
Because I ate my Cracker Jacks, Jack.
That's it.
So don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me.
Instantly tough. So what's in my loaf? People who misspell name brand companies.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Oh, here's something
Or
that
Chipotle.
bugs me. Home Depot. And
The Home Depot.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it actually does say the.
That's the name.
And the first time I don't use the when I'm talking about a place, it's actually the proper name.
That is.
Home Depot.
Yeah, we go to the Jewel.
Yeah, I go to the Jewel all the damn
All the
time.
time.
So
But we hang out. We're gonna go buy some lumber at Home Depot.
yeah, at Home Depot. We forget the I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
folks. But I actually talk about them on a different show, and people all the time I get notes. Hey, I didn't get that. The website won't come up. Well, how are you spelling it? HOMDEPOH. HOMDEPO. There's a T on the end of that.
That's
T.
a silent T, like in Kent.
Yeah.
No, Kent has a hard T. At the end.
Kent has a hard T.
silent T.
Yeah, Ken has a silent T. Ken with the silent T.
That's it.
So, but yeah, I'm right there with you on that one, Alex. That's annoying. So, but yeah, I hate it when people call it Jewels.
Oh yeah, it's like Illinois.
Yeah, no, we go to the
Both of
Jewel, the Jewel,
The Jewel.
or the Jewel-Osco.
The Jewel Osco. Yeah, it's got a last name.
Yeah, it does. Like my bologna.
But it is called the Meyer. They call it Myers. It's just Meyer.
It's just Meyer.
But everybody calls it Myers.
That,
Heading over to Myers.
That annoys me. That
Yeah.
does.
It's like
I'm right
Jewels.
there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heading over to Myers.
No, it's Meyer.
And then
No, I will have to say, I have said, are we going to the Meyer? The Meyer?
right. But here's the most annoying thing. I don't care what anybody says. Is I don't care where you shop, Walmart, Goodwill, whatever. But it's all the same stuff. It's all the same quality. They just slap different names on it. But it's the people who go, I'm going over to Target.
Yeah.
It's Target, dumbass.
Yeah. Or Jacques Penier
Jacques Penier.
for J.C. Penney.
Oh, Jacques Penier.
We used to, yeah, that was growing up in Missouri. Where'd you get that? Jacques Penier.
Yeah. I'm going to Target.
Target.
No, it's Target, dummy. And
Yeah.
you're just as broke as I am. Thank you. Kristen, how are you? Yeah, great show yesterday, by the way. That's what's in my loaf. A great round table. Fantastic.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're down to 1:21 on this extended version. I'm almost tired with
Are
an
you?
extra 15 minutes.
Are you
Really,
tired?
really.
Was this rough on you? A lot of work? A lot
It's
of
like,
effort?
it's like running a mile and a half after you used to running a mile.
Oh, I don't know. This was fun. I could keep going and going.
This is a 50% increase in time.
50% more.
50% more for the same low cost.
Yeah, for
So-
your loaf. What's in your loaf? 50% more is in your loaf.
People who clip coupons and spend $20
In gas to save $5 in groceries.
right? That's so true. I'm gonna get the $15 car wash to save 40 cents.
So, well, I will tell you, my wife is amazing.
We're
at
down to
finding
37
deals.
seconds. Who won the
Oh,
tickets?
you know what? Who won the tickets? Well, since Alex wanted to donate them, we're going to go ahead and do that to.
Steph Conley of
Was it Stacy or Steph?
Steph.
Steph?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of Steph's bookkeeping. Right there. She won 2 tickets to Blues, Brews, and Barbecues on August 16th, 17th, and 18th. 15 seconds. You got to take us out.
And you've been enjoying What's in Your Loaf with Deek. I'm Skeet. Tune in every Thursday at 3:30. Thank you all for hanging out with us for a bit.
Yeah.
It is.
1 second left. Perfect. Bam. That's what we call show business, folks.